In today's video, I'm going to be discussing passive income, why it is so important, and how it can absolutely change your life. Hey everyone, my name is Matt. Welcome back to another video, and I am incredibly passionate about passive income because a few years ago, I set up some passive sources of income, and once I got a little taste, I was absolutely hooked. I mean, it is addicting once you get some of these set up. So anyway, if you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. But let's get right into the video. I want to talk about passive income. Now, there's a ton of people out there talking about passive income. Of course, it seems a little bit self-explanatory, right? What is passive income? Well, it's income that you receive passively. But let's get into it just a little bit deeper, and I'm really excited about future videos that I have planned here on the channel because I'm going to get really deep into this stuff and hopefully give you some ideas that you can maybe explore and maybe, I don't know, execute on your own and set up some of these sources of income for yourself. So I just also want to say, in these videos, I'm not going to be talking about passive income, talking about like interest on a savings account or interest on a checking account or savings account. Those, to me, that's just chump change. I couldn't care less about that type of passive income because, let's be honest, you need to have a huge bankroll and you get paid basically nothing and it's just a little bit of income. So that's not the kind of passive income we want to be talking about. We want to talk about the passive income that throws off massive cash flow month after month, year after year, and you can literally do anything you want with your time and basically have your whole life financed by someone else. That's my motto of my life, but we'll get into that in a different video. But let's just talk about briefly, what is passive income? Passive income is basically setting up a source of income. After you put the initial work in, it continues paying you for who knows how long. It could be indefinitely. It could be 1 or 2 times, 3 times, maybe for a year. Or the best kind of passive income is residual passive income, which I'll get into in more detail in a later video. But I'm going to give you a quick example of a source of passive income. And of course, this is just an example, but I just want to throw it out there so you can get a better idea of kind of the structure of passive income and how it works. Let's say you write a book. By the way, I think everybody has a book within them. You just have to figure out what that is, but I guarantee you everybody could write a book. So let's just say you write a book. You spend, I don't know, weeks, maybe months, maybe even a year or two doing the necessary research, writing the book, doing all the editing, and then finally publishing the book. Okay, so you put the initial work in. Once the book is published, it requires almost no work on your part. Basically, you just sit back and wait for the royalties to roll in. That is passive income. Now, in the idea of writing a book, that book could continue paying you for years and years and years to come. I mean, it could literally pay you for the rest of your life. That's just kind of the cool thing about writing a book is it's residual passive income. Like I said, I'll get into that further in another video, but essentially that is passive income. Now, I know, again, tons of people talk about writing books. I've never written a book. Maybe someday I'll write a book, but I feel like there's a lot better ways to receive passive income out in the world versus writing a book. And I just want to preface all this by saying, typically setting up passive income sources does take quite a bit of initial work. But the best part about it is once you have that initial work out of the way and you push that passive income source out into the world, like whatever it is, you reveal it to the world, that thing typically continues paying you for quite a bit of time, and it is incredible. It's incredibly powerful, especially once you get into multiple sources of passive income that are residual. Now we're talking, and now we're cooking with gas, because that's when it gets incredibly powerful. That's when the snowball effect takes off and you start compounding your money, your time, everything like that. And it is so amazing because when it's passive, you're not going out reporting to a job, spending 40 hours a week, 5 days a week, whatever, reporting someone else to a job, making somebody else rich. You can be spending time setting up your passive income sources, and you can be literally setting up as many as you possibly could ever want or imagine, and your income is infinite. I mean, it's unlimited. So I just wanted to give you a really brief video talking about passive income and how it can be so important and so incredibly powerful. Hopefully I revealed in this video a little bit of the power behind passive income. Of course, I'm going to be talking about this in much more depth in future videos, but I wanted this to be a really basic video and just kind of hopefully give you some ideas of like, hey, passive income is incredibly powerful. Another way, I just want to give you another example. So I gave you the book example, okay? It's the same thing with like music or movies, films of any kind like that. It can essentially be the same thing. You put the initial work in to produce the film, to produce the song, to write the song, whatever it is. And then you do whatever it takes. Maybe you publish the video or you make the video into some kind of film or whatever, and then it's viewed by people and they pay a small premium to watch it. Maybe you write a song and then you have somebody to sing that song for you, and every time that an album or that song is sold, maybe you get a little kickback, a royalty. That's passive income. It's amazing. So anyway, this is a real basic video, but I wanted to give you this before I get into the rest of the content, which we're going to get into it deep, and hopefully I can give you some ideas so that you can execute some of these ideas on your own and you can live the life of luxury, literally having somebody else finance your entire life. It's incredible. Anyway, I'm really excited about this channel and the direction of these videos, so please stay tuned. If you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to stick those down below. I love connecting with everybody. Thanks so much for being here. I'll catch you soon on the next video.